You know what's so funny about English? It seems one language, but every country has its own version of it. Just like Indian English and Western English, both are English, but we speak them very differently. Well, that difference reminded me of something very funny. Once I was watching a video where a Westerner was surprised that we Indians say expired for dead people. We do, right? Yeah. And she was laughing, and because they use word expire only for things that have an expiry date, but human don't have any expiry date. So obviously it's a very funny thing, but every country has its own style of English, and so do we. So in today's video we'll see the difference between Indian English and Western English through comparison. My favorite hobby, comparison, and I really want to get rid of it evil quality of mine, because they say comparison is the thief of joy. Well, that's for other things. For now, we are here to enjoy, explore, and learn through comparison. So here are some funny differences between Indian and Western English. So the first one is actually something very old. We spend our whole childhood saying rubber for this thing. But later, when I grew up, I found out it called an eraser. But now it's improved. Nobody says rubber, everybody says eraser. But yeah, most of Indians still used to say it rubber. And another one, I know you probably don't know this. What do you call petrol in English? Of course, petrol. There's nothing to ask about, right? But do you know what Westerners say? They say gas. And here's another very funny thing. My grandpa used to say gas for mobile's battery. I mean power. So he's very cute. He has his own version of English. And I love that. And another one is torch. Most of Indians call it torch. Of course, it's a torch. What else could it be? I have difficulty to say that. But do you know, Westerners call it flashlight. And honestly, flashlights sound more advanced, right? Doesn't it? So, but we are fine with torch. It's kind of in our hobby, so we don't need to change it, okay? And another one is, like Indians say, I'm going for a movie. That's what we say, right? But Westerner people say, I'm going to the movies. And I don't understand why Westerners like to do extra. I'm going for a movie is also clear and understandable. So I'm not going to change it at all. And the funniest one, Indians say I'm passed out from college. But passed out actually means fainted. So this one we really need to change. Westerners say I'm graduated from college. I'm graduated from college. So yeah, we can replace it with that one. Here's another very interesting one. In Indian English, people often use the word trash to refer waste or unwanted material. Whereas in Western English, especially in UK, rubbish is more commonly used. So we say trash, they say rubbish. And similarly, in American English, they say garbage or trash. While in Australian English, they also say rubbish. And another very interesting thing, when it's come to a trash container, in Western English, it's just a bin. But we say dustbin. And there are so many more like these. So that's the difference between Indian and Western English. But you know what? English or any language, it's not about who speaks it better. It's about being clear, understandable, and how it connects people. And by the way, our own version of English is our identity. It's known as an Indian English accent, Indian English style. So we don't need to change that. But yes, if there is any mistake in English, then those should definitely be corrected. So that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe my channel, because that's very important for me. And yeah, if you find really helpful or just interesting, share it with your friends. Till then, take care. I'll see you in another one.